This is the new Argon 18 SUM. And when I say new, I mean new bike, not just an updated frame. The Montreal-based bike company is adding the SUM to its 2022 lineup of road bikes. And while Argon 18 is adding the new SUM, it's also subtracting some other models from its lineup. Let's talk a bit about the outgoing models first, because that will reveal more about the SUM. Argon 18's Nitrogen, that's their aero bike, their aero road bike. It's done. The Gallium Pro disc and the Gallium disc, the lightweight bikes by Argon 18, those will also stop production in 2022. So that means the SUM is going to be the company's aero road bike and climber's bike. Argon 18 is confident that the SUM will merge all the right properties from the other models. At about 180 grams, the SUM Pro frame is only about 10 grams heavier than the Gallium Pro disc model. Is that weight worth it? Argon 18 thinks so. It ran a simulation of the SUM on the 2019 Tour de France stage featuring La Planche des Belles Filles. The company found that a rider on that stage is 75 seconds faster on the new SUM Pro compared with the old Gallium Pro. So where does that extra speed come from? Aerodynamics. Argon 18 says the SUM is just as aero as the old Nitrogen. Up at the front, the head tube has an hourglass shape, which reduces the frontal area while also keeping the whole system rigid and lightweight. Another aero feature is the front fork. Now, Argon 18 looked to its track bike, the Electron, for that particular shaping. The blades on the front fork actually direct air away from the down tube. There's also aerodynamic shaping on the down tube itself, as well as the seat tube and the seat post. Now take a closer look, you'll see a cutout near the rear wheel. Now usually this is a feature for aerodynamics, but in this case, Argon 18 says it adds a little bit of flex to the system to give you some comfort on your rides. The seat stays are also designed to manage vibrations from the road. They have a curve that allows them to bow slightly outward or flex slightly outward when they hit chatter from the road surfaces. So this adds comfort as well on your long rides. Now make no mistake, this is a race bike with race bike stiffness, but it does have these vibration damping features that will keep you comfortable on long rides. My test bike, a SUM, no Pro in its name, weighs in at about 7.79 kilograms. It's spec'd with a SRAM Force group set. It has Hunt 4-season all-road wheels. There's clearance in the frame and fork for 30C treads, which is pretty good for a race road bike. Up front, there's an FSA Acr Stem. This allows for full internal cable routing. The brake hoses go through there. And the good thing about this system, though, is with this stem, you can run almost any handlebar you want. This is an Argon 18 bike, so of course Argon 18 specs its 3D system. That allows you to raise the stem while still maintaining a high degree of stiffness for precise steering. The steering on the SUM is sharp, and it behaves very well in the corner. As for climbs, the bike is very good, but I feel it would be even better with lighter components to really help you beat gravity. The bike, not surprisingly, has excellent power transfer when I'm pushing hard out of the saddle. With the SUM, Argon 18 has released a compelling and versatile bike for going fast out on the road.